Sankano, Head of Logistics, Modu Janganayani, Head of Finance Committee, FISO 2020 Gambia. We have a worker grant, Nibaga, Agibelagine. The Right Honorable Party Leader, the Secretary General of PPP, Honorable Papajai, Watanana Bismillah. Vice Ndemandana, Yusuf Tunkarana Mujini, Haba Mujini, Bingaraji Banu Sise. Kena Gil Wagadu Saane, Executive Advisor, Kena Sir Mohamed Jagana, Jami, so Gamili Jami, so Gamila Jamana, so Anakana, Kena Gil Habadui, Papa Sakoli, Watana Bismillah. Alo Sir Sisi Watana Bismillah Kahini Ohaba Khalidan Watani Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Kaya lagi regional Solven Wagadu Saane ke Nangiri Amusao Kendo kita sila balaga seresukan wakasuku ni tayo mo langani una gara kata Solven Wagadu Jama kutukui wega ni komore Don't go to Jansi, Pia Mahone. Nangrimani, Kenyani, Habib Trabe, Hawaii, Namal, Aro Gidana, Essa Conteh, Ake, Franzica, Cabina. That is so again that the Tamasonic and words, and Pina Franzinaco. So I say, Bismillah. Budget drama, Gala Pisa represent. Halo, di mana kita di Nomor sila drama tatami kini anda senegal represent hamalai jagana akan tatami di kabari kenya na urutnya. So kenya wajah masuk ini, ko aku mau lagi konferensi, orang main konferensinya ini video ini, yo lagi orang ada mau kenya orang isu kita ini, kita ada orang main terkait ini yang mana. Ila dola ila hunang kang wanu kita lobe na kaya kube no igime hunang kayo ispea na hoyo ko na diga mo pili yo kama hunang kayo undangan ala yung para sa nilang source of a mode of expression. Then from there hilandingan ni kebe kenya ni conference kebe mana ngani kebe Wagadu Saane hunang kayo kube mo jaman ko suno ko niya tinao na hay ng kacha sigira biga Wagadu Saane ulung muma Kona kayo mga FISO trenden na konti. Inakung ko ibe, alo ikan kayo utung ko be na jamane kete magagnya na jamane be. So conference kaya kali uwi di ba. Akin na kino speech de pineo mga ngamunda na kilo comforti. Ati Indozit, the title is ring a bell. Personally, the first question that I asked when I first came to know the team of the conference is what has happened to our nations. Are we early nations that had to be placed on microscopic screening or some sort of scrutiny, an assessment or study, if you like, or is it some mother who is failing her maternal responsibilities, neglecting her many children, looking onto her for their survival, growth, and development. Ladies and gentlemen, in this crucial phase of our country's history, issues that retard the progress or the development of our youths, more especially the youths of Africa, is both relevant and timely. Like a man on a soul-searching mission, from the get-go, poignantly ask a seemingly simple but this heavily loaded theme is in the conference. Especially we ask rhetorically if over 50 years of independence cannot take us from crawling, how many years will it take for it to stand? By posing this question, we want to remind each and every one of us that even after more than 5 decades of nationhood, our countries are still confronted with
task in getting there to the promised land as envisioned by our founding fathers of the independence, or founding fathers of our independence. Essentially, let us set the tone of our audience, for our audience, a panoramic view of the very substance of the theme or the theme, the issues that retard the progress of our youths in Africa, the canker world that is corruption, the failing standard of our country's education system, as well as the true meaning of leadership. Now let us carefully juxtapose some of these more pressing social ills that threaten the fabric of our societies, and as well those evils that undermine the development as a people. Ladies and gentlemen, do we even know our problems? I ask this, but I don't want only to stop there. Let me go further. If yes is the answer to the question, then who are the causes of the problems that we are facing? I found that particular line extremely important, given that in our part of the world, rather than digging deep into the roots of the problems, we more often than not tend to spend a good part of our time dwelling on the problems without bringing on the table any remedy needed to change the status quo. Ladies and gentlemen, a system where only formal education is used as the yardstick to determine who manages what and where.